Hello children, a very good morning. Today we will continue with lesson number 5 in history. Before Ganpati holidays and unit test exams, we have started with lesson number 5, that is religious trends in ancient India, and have completed the first half of the lesson. We learnt about Vardhaman Mahavir and Gautam Buddha and about the teachings of their religion and how they attained enlightenment or knowledge by conquering all worldly pleasures, comfort, and leading a very simple life. Later, after attaining enlightenment, they preached their teachings to common people and taught everyone how to lead an ideal life. Today, let us continue with the lesson and learn about other religions that emerged in India during ancient times. Also, I request you to go through the first part of the lesson once again for a clear and better understanding. Let us begin with Judaism. Judaism is the world's oldest monotheistic religion dating back nearly 4000 years. Monotheistic means the belief that there is only one God. The history of Jews in India reaches back to ancient times. Judaism was one of the first foreign religions to arrive in India. People belonging to the Jewish religion may have arrived in Kochi in Kerala around 1st to 3rd century of the Christian era. They had also settled in parts of Kolkata and in the Konkan region of Maharashtra. The most important teaching of Judaism is that there is only one God. Judaism also gives emphasis to means to give importance to justice, truth, peace, love, compassion, humility, charity, ethical speech and self-respect, where justice means fair behavior, to behave fairly with everyone. Truth, to be true to oneself and others. Peace, not to fight or cause harm to others. Compassion, caring and kind attitudes towards everyone. Humility means to be humble and not to be proud. Their prayer house is known as a synagogue. Here you can see image of synagogue in Alexandria, Egypt and synagogue in Kolkata, India. Christianity. Christianity is a religion founded by Jesus Christ. It has spread all over the world by Jesus Christ. Saint Thomas was one of the 12 disciples of Christ who came to Kerala in the 1st century of the Christian era. He established a church at Palayur in Thrissur district in 52 CE. According to the teachings of Christianity, there is only one God. He is the loving Father of all and is omnipotent. Omnipotent means all-powerful and almighty. It is believed that Jesus Christ is the Son of God who came to earth for the salvation of mankind. Salvation of mankind means to save human beings from sin, sufferings and evil. According to the teachings of Christianity, we are all brothers and sisters. We should love everyone, including our enemies. We should forgive those who err or go wrong. The Bible is the holy book of Christians and their prayer house is known as a church. The next religion we are going to learn about is Islam. The word Islam means peace. It also means surrender to Allah. Islam is a monotheistic religion. The basic belief of Islam is that there is only one Allah and Muhammad is his prophet. The message of God is revealed through him in the holy book of Quran Sharif. Muslims believe it is the word of God. Muslims' belief and practices are rooted in Quran. The teachings of Islam is that Allah is eternal, absolute, all-powerful and merciful. The purpose of human existence is to worship Allah. The Quran Sharif provides guidance on how men should behave in life. The prayer house of Muslims is known as mosque or masjid. Since ancient times, there have been trade relations between India and Arabia. Arab traders used to visit the ports on the coast of Kerala. Islam spread in Arabia in the 7th century of the Christian era. Islam arrived in India in the same century through Arab traders. Zoroastrianism is a religion. It was founded by Zoroaster, who lived in eastern ancient Iran around 1000 BC. Another name for Zoroastrianism is Parsism. Zoroastrianism is a monotheistic religion. The Zoroastrian god is called Ahura Mazda. The Parsis came to India from the Pars or Fars province of Iran. Therefore, they are known as Parsis. It is mostly believed that they first came to Gujarat in the 8th century of the Christian era. The element of fire and water are very important in Parsi religion. The sacred text of Parsis or the Zoroastrian people is Avesta. Zoroastrians believe that people are free to choose between good and bad. Choosing good will lead to happiness and choosing bad will lead to unhappiness. So it is best to choose good. Therefore, the motto of their religion is good thoughts, good words and good deeds. The prayer house of Parsis is known as Agyari. Thank you, dear children. May God bless you all.